I'm vlogging. It's boring. I'm Colleen. That's you, Mommy.
Hi everybody, welcome to today. I'm having a moment right now and I'm not doing great. If you know me at all, you know that I have this thing with like little stickers. Anything that's like a thin paper, I'm gonna gag, thin stick. I honestly don't think I'm ready to talk about this. Something just happened to me that is going to haunt me for a very long time. I'm having a really hard time. I have an actual literal fear or gag reflex reaction to thin little like stickers, the ones they put on fruits, thin paper, like I don't know how to explain it, but just like that kind of stuff just really grosses me out. And I really thought I'd be able to talk about this. I can't believe how strong this reaction is. There's something wrong with me. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry for the cliffhanger. I don't think I can talk about this right now. I'll have to fill you in later when I'm not as grossed out. I'm about to go do my hair. I wanted to show you my fluoride. Actually, let me do my hair. All right, some time has passed. Now my hair is different and I'm gonna show you the fluoride that I attempted to tumble. And I did not do it successfully, but I did it as successfully as I could. Fluoride is a type of rock that is extremely hard to tumble. In fact, I got a lot of comments that were like,
do not tumble your fluoride. You're gonna ruin your fluoride. Don't tumble it.
And I did kind of ruin it a little bit, but I also kind of didn't. It did get a little bit of a shine to it. I think in order to polish fluorite, it's better to have like polishing tools that I don't have and don't know how to use, but I'm still gonna show you the fluorite that I have. Fluorite is super, super cool. Okay, so here is my fluorite, and see, it looks pretty good, honestly, for tumbling fluorite, but it did all like chip and crack. Fluorite's a really soft stone, and so it cracks very easily. So like these were huge stones that got down to these tiny little pieces. Oh, that is so pretty. Super cool. Super cool. See all the cracks and scratches in that? So that shouldn't happen, but I still think they're beautiful and I still like them a lot. They are so freaking pretty. So these are rainbow fluorite, and my mother-in-law gifted these to me, which I thought was so freaking sweet. Definitely a challenge, but really fun. And now I have these beautiful fluorites. Yay! Advent time, midnight. It's day 11 today. My lover.
I wonder who I got this time. Who did I get? He's upside down.
What the heck?
It's Monster Mud Dalmatian!
Christmas Dalmatian Monster Mud?
It looks similar to one of the other Legos I got.
Cool, Wes is gonna love that one. Quinn got this for his birthday, and it's the same one, but this one's like Christmas theme, huh?
Yeah. I can't believe I got a Monster Mud Dalmatian.
I can't believe it! Time for my rock advent calendar. This looks like jade, possibly. It is serpentine. Serpentine? I don't know. It helps facilitate your meditation when you seek to learn in depth about yourself, to begin clearing and cleansing each chakra of the body in order to bring a sense of union and oneness with yourself. Union and oneness with myself? I'm the last person that I want that with. Just kidding. I love this. This was such a thoughtful and sweet birthday gift. I just love this. Okay, the babies are taking their nap, but when they wake up, they will get to do their advent calendars. I am putting on my shoes because I'm going to the beach with Rachel and Abby-licious. Abby had been asking to go to the beach to go rock hunting with me. We just haven't been able to make it work yet, so this is the first time we're able to do it, and I'm so excited. I always love sharing my passions with people. Of course, Rachel's excited too, but I don't think Rachel's as into rocks as maybe Abby and I are. We're just gonna go quickly. We all have a lot to do, but I gotta put on my waterproof shoes. You guys, I love these shoes so much, and they don't make them anymore. I've had them for years. For Eric's birthday one year, I took him shopping, and then he, of course, bamboozled the whole situation, and he ended up just buying clothes for me and dressing me up, and it was really cute and really fun, and he ended up buying me these, but in like a mustard yellow. And I loved them so freaking much. I wear them all the time. They're so comfortable. They're literally waterproof. I've traveled all over the world with these things in snow and rain, everything. Like, they're so freaking awesome that I ended up buying them in black, and then I ended up buying them in maroon too. They have lasted me so long, all three colors. I just freaking love them, and they don't make them anymore, and I'm so sad because I want to buy like 100 of them in every color, and I can't find them anywhere. But they're like leathery type of material, but it's not leather. I don't know what it is, but it's waterproof. I don't know how to explain it, but they don't make them. Here's the yellow ones. Those are the first ones he ever bought for me. I wear these to the beach when I go rock hunting. Like, Like, that's how awesome they are. I wear them, they get covered in tar and sand, they get covered in salt water, and they have lived through it all. I freaking love these shoes, and I'm so sad they don't make them anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the beach. We are at the beach, and look at the shell Abby just found. That is a perfect, beautiful unicorn horn. That's not a shell, that's a unicorn horn. It's gorgeous. I've never found a shell like that. That is so pretty. Okay. Oh, carnelian. So my process is to look for rocks, and if I love them, I just put them in my bag. If I love it, but I'm not sure if I want it or not, I'll hold it and carry it around and feel it and see if I vibe with it. I know I'm a weirdo, but it's just something I do, and then I like keep looking at it to see if I really like it, because I don't want to take home too many. I don't want to be greedy. I only take the ones that I feel like I really, really love so much. So like this one I'm contemplating right now. Look, it's like a black rock with like these white stripes all through it. I'm just kind of carrying it around and holding it, and I just look at it occasionally and go like, oh wait, I think I do love it. Rachel, don't move. There's a beautiful rock behind your butt. It looks like you pooped out a perfect nug.
I did.
Oh my gosh, it's a beautiful glowing one. Hello, it's so blurry, but. This is my favorite time of day to look for rocks because the sun starts to set and it hits the rocks in just a way where they glow when you're looking at them. And so it makes it really easy to find the quartz and the agate because they're literally glowing. I don't know. Tell me if you can tell what I'm talking about. See how it's like literally glowing? It was so nice. I love being able to share something that makes me happy and that I'm passionate about with people that I love and care about. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just really fun. Let's go see what the kids are doing. Hi! Oh no! What's going on in here? Wow! What? Hi! Whoa! Maisie, you're so cute.
Wow. Remember this? What's it? And jump this, Mama. Oh.
Oh, Maisie, you cozy? Are you gonna jump?
Mama's turn.
It's Mama's turn?
Big.
What?
Big.
I'm big? Thank you. Are you cozy?
Yeah.
That elf got into the diapers last night. It's always up to something cuckoo. Anyway, I'm getting ready for a bath. Well, I'm not getting ready to take a bath. I'm getting the bath ready for my kids to take a bath. And it'll be fun to put some glow sticks in. I found some of these, which we use for Halloween sometimes. I was like, oh, what if I put some of these in the bathtub? You can't see me, the lighting is horrible. Hold on. I'm gonna crack some of these and put them in the bath, and it'll be like a total fun glow bath. I might even put the outer space starlights in there. It'll be a fun bath time. It's my favorite. Oh, that sound is so good. Don't worry, we don't let the kids play with these unattended, because just in case one of them breaks open and cracks open, like you don't want this stuff to get on them, so let's put them in the bath. That was very anticlimactic. You can't even see them. All right, the bath isn't that exciting, so I'm gonna turn on the Starry Night. Nice. All right, the galaxy's in the bathroom now. We have a glowing bubble bath for them. It's not glowing as much as I thought it would, but This will be fun. Kids loved the bath time so freaking much. Maisie lost her mind. She loved it, loved it, loved it. It was a total success, so I'm very happy about that. I'm gonna do a little tortilla talk moment. I'm gonna answer a bunch of your questions, or a few of them at least. I don't know. I really wanna answer a lot. We'll see how far I get. But I'm not gonna edit this very much here at the end, so this is probably gonna be very boring. So if you're looking for interesting, fun, flashy edited content, you're not going to see it anymore, so goodbye. But if you're here to be bored, welcome. Let's get started answering some of your questions. Lucy said, tortilla talk question, what songs are you listening to during your dance parties these days? So when we have our little family dance parties, usually there's some like blippy songs going on. Wesley really, and Maisie really love the blippy songs, like the Excavator song and stuff like that. The one song they all really love right now is I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. And Wesley thinks the lyrics are I like to poo 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 poo. I don't know why, but that's what he thinks. Anyway, they all love that song. And so usually if we're having a dance party, that song is being listened to, and a lot of like truck songs, a lot of truck tunes, and sometimes blippy songs are thrown in there. Grace Davis said, did you get your annual photo before Flynn's birthday? A lot of people ask this. So every year we take a photo in front of this like archway of lights, because the night before I gave birth to Flynn, I had no idea I was about to go into labor. I still had a month left of pregnancy, or so I thought. And I went out to look at Christmas lights to cheer up because I was feeling really horrible being pregnant. And we went to these like archway of lights, and I took a picture in front of them. It's the last picture I have of me pregnant. And so then I went every year since then to take pictures at that arch. Well, we moved away from that town, and so now we have an archway of lights in our backyard, and that's where we took it last year, and we have not taken it yet this year, but I know that we need to. It's just really hard. Like, I literally do not have a single photo in existence of me, my husband, and my 3 children all smiling. Like, that does not exist, because it's really hard to get all 3 kids to look at the camera at the same time. Like, I don't even know that I have a picture of all 3 kids looking at the camera at the same time. Like, it's so hard to get them to do that. So I do need to do it. It's just like the idea of taking pictures is extremely overwhelming with all the kids, but we're going to do it for sure. It's a tradition. Shannon said, tortilla talk question, how many hours do you usually get of sleep each night? I'm a new mom to a 5-week-old, and you make me a little nervous that at your kids' ages, you still don't seem to get any sleep. Is it by choice? Night owl? Okay, so there's a lot of factors to this. One, my kids just have never slept through the night. Like, whenever people go, oh my God, my baby slept through the night, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, how does that exist? Because none of my kids ever slept through the night until Wesley was maybe 1.5, and he started sleeping through the night. But that's not common. I'm pretty sure most people's babies sleep through the night. Mine just like, they got my wonderful insomnia. And so my kids just like, I don't know, they like to wake up a lot. So that's number one. But that doesn't mean that's what's gonna happen to you and your wonderful, beautiful, exciting 5-week-old. Oh my gosh, how are you doing? You have a 5-week-old? I bet you're so tired, and I bet you're doing a great job, and I'm so proud of you. And oh my gosh, you have a 5-week-old. That's so exciting. Okay, anyway, I could be getting more sleep at night. I certainly could be. And I like to have my alone time. I feel like it charges my battery more than sleep to have time where I can do crafts and I can edit and I can be creative and I'm by myself. Most human beings need a lot of sleep to charge their battery to function the next day. I think that's very normal because I think that's human. But for me, I feel like it's more important to charge my creative battery for me to be okay than it is for me to charge my sleep battery when I wake up, because I'm like, oh no, I didn't get enough sleep. I only slept 2 hours. So I always regret it later, but like, do I? Because I love staying up late and having my me time. So I could be getting a lot more sleep now if I wanted to. Loretta said, can you post the direct link to the organization, please? I'll donate directly to the organization, thank you. And she's, I'm assuming, talking about my childhood cancer fundraiser. And I did. So in the description of all my videos that I've posted since I made the fundraiser link, there's the link to the fundraiser, and then below that is the links to the 2 different organizations that we're donating to, which is Hope for ATRT and the Sky Strong Foundation. If you don't want to donate to my fundraiser and you just want to donate directly, that's incredible. Like, any form of donating to any organization or fundraiser or anything that helps kids fighting cancer, like, I thank you so much. You could donate to the links. They are there, and I put them there for that reason, in case anyone doesn't want to donate to the fundraiser but still wants to donate. So they're in there. Eagle said, hi Colleen, it makes me so happy to see your beautiful face on here again. I recently watched Waitress the Musical in theaters, and it reminded me of when you were in the show on Broadway. Can you share your favorite memory from that experience or any craziness that happened backstage? I'm a theater kid myself, and I think it's so cool that you got that opportunity. You should be very proud of that accomplishment, and I hope you continue to share your talents with audiences in the future. Vicky, that is really sweet. Thank you, Vicky. So it's funny you brought that up. So Waitress the Musical came out in theaters. You can go watch it like a movie, which is so exciting. I have not had a chance to go see it yet. I really, really want to. A memory, you know, the other day, Flynn was looking at old videos and pictures on my phone, and he came across an old video of me and Todrick singing backstage, because Todrick was my co-star when I was in Waitress, and Flynn found this video of it, and he was watching it, and he was so excited and proud. And I mean, this kid, Flynn watched it 100 times. Like, the only thing Flynn watches more than once is a video about some sort of a truck or vehicle, or video of himself. Those are his only things that he wants to watch. So the fact that he was like so enamored and in awe and just so happy watching a video of me and Todrick backstage, you know, doing this Broadway show, and he just was like, he loved the song and he thought it was so good, and he was like showing it to Eric and just talking about it. He wanted to watch it over and over. And I watched him watch this video, and I didn't show it to him. I didn't hand it to him to watch. Like, he was just scrolling through old videos in my phone that were in my camera roll, and he came across that video. And watching him watch that made me weep for so many reasons. One, it was the night that was supposed to be my Christmas show that ended up getting canceled, and I had a hard day that day because I love performing, and I was really sad that I wasn't performing that night. So there was like watching a video of myself like kind of performing, and during a time where I was literally performing on Broadway, which was my dream, and then to watch him watching that just reminded me of, you know, how much I miss performing. And I was supposed to be on stage at that moment when he was watching that video. So that made me feel a little emotional, but more so what made me very emotional was I remember during that time when I was doing Waitress, Flynn was about 8 months old, and I felt a lot of guilt about doing 8 shows a week and being apart from him, because I'm a very hands-on mom and I'm around my kids 24/7. So the times when I do have to leave for work are really hard, are painful, just like they are for any parent. Like, it's hard when you have to leave your kids for work sometimes. And so I think my lens is really dirty. Hold on. I wonder if I've been blurry this entire time. I'm sorry. Maisie was touching the camera earlier and she got her little sticky fingers all over it. Anyway, so I felt a lot of guilt about having to spend so much time away from my first and only child when he was a baby. And there were people like commenting on that. People were commenting on like how I was selfish to do a Broadway show, like, and leave my you know, baby at home for that month that I did that show. And, you know, I saw him every day. I was with him all day, every day. It was just, I couldn't do bedtime for a month. But a lot of people were like, no, this is so important for him so that he can grow up seeing that his mom pursued her dreams, and she has these passions that are important to her, and that maybe it could inspire him to want to do that someday, to pursue his own passions and dreams. Not Broadway, I mean, if he wants to, sure, but like whatever his dreams and passions are, that he should pursue those and go after them, and that his dreams could come true too. And that is important for him to just see his mom working really hard on something that she loves and that makes her happy, and you know, that those things were all very important. And that was a hard thing for me to really see and understand at the time, because he was a baby. So obviously he couldn't see or appreciate, you know, my talent or my passion or love. It was just my little baby who just wanted to cuddle me and breastfeed and be around me. So it was a wild moment to watch him now be a 5-year-old and be proud of me in a way, like, and like something that I did that was really hard and painful for me to be away from him during that time. But to see that those people who told me those things were right, that, like, you know, he eventually 5 years later, 4.5 years later, whatever, like, watched videos of me doing that and was so proud and excited and loved it and thought it was cool and wanted to share it with other people, that like his mommy was singing a cool song with Todrick, and it just made me weep. Like, it was such like a cool moment. I don't know, am I making any sense, or am I just too emotional for life? Anyway, I don't even think I answered your question. Share a favorite memory from that experience. Okay, I didn't even do it. Maybe another time. Sunflower Maiden said, to a TikTok question, I'm struggling hard with 2-year-old tantrums. Do your kids have meltdowns? And if so, how do you help them through it without getting frustrated? Help a mama out. Well, if you find out, let me know, because I think that just kind of comes with 2-year-olds and just kids in general. Like, they have tantrums and meltdowns. They have to learn how to handle those tantrums and meltdowns. We certainly have our fair share of tantrums and meltdowns here in our house, and I'm not just talking about myself. My kids, of course, do, and I'm not an expert on certainly anything, but I'm not parent. I've only been parenting for 5 years. So I don't know what I'm doing, and I feel like I'm just making it up every day, but just doing my best, as I'm sure you are as well. But I think the most helpful thing that I can do in moments where the kids are falling apart is regulate my own emotions and feelings before handling the situation. I feel like when I get frustrated, it always just makes the situation worse. So it's really important that before I try to help them with their big feelings and big emotions, I need to make sure that I handle mine first, because it can be frustrating and overwhelming when kids are screaming or fighting or having tantrums or upset about something. Like that can be overwhelming, overstimulating, frustrating. It can be those things. And so to me, it's important to like make sure I take a deep breath, and I usually try to get quieter. Like I will try to get down on their level and get softer and be like, you seem upset, do you want to tell me what's happening? And I like to use things that I've learned in therapy, like validating their feelings. Even if it might, as an adult, seem like something really silly, to them it's really important. So like crying because like they have to stop playing with their toy to go to bed or something like that, you know, something, I'm just making up a scenario, but like saying, like validating those feelings. Like it seems like you're really sad because now you don't get to play with your toy anymore, and playing with your toy is so much fun, so it makes you sad when you don't get to play with your toy. And then trying to find something to relate to. Like I get really sad when I don't get to play in the way that I want to play anymore too. That usually helps, at least with my kids, but every kid is so different. I don't think there's a one way that works for every kid in every tantrum in every situation. But for me, I find that when I do get frustrated, like it never goes well. Like it always just makes things worse. Oh, and another thing that helps a lot with my kids is instead of just saying like, no, don't do that, I give them another option. So it's that way they don't just only hear, no, you can't do this thing. They like throw a toy, or like the babies when, you know, they're first figuring out their body, they would hit or grab, you know. Instead of just saying no hitting, I would be like, oh no, don't hit, but look, you can be gentle, you can do high fives, you can pet nicely like this, you can hold hands, you can give hugs. Like I give other options, and that has worked well with my kids. And same with like whining or shouting. It's like, oh, I think there might be a nicer way to say that. Maybe let's try saying it this way, you know, like giving a secondary option. But every kid is different, every parent is different, and I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying what has worked for me, which wouldn't work for a lot of other people, I don't know. But I will validate you and say that it is really hard to deal with tantrums and meltdowns and stay calm and patient, and it's hard. Like these kids have big feelings and big emotions, and they don't know what to do with them or how to, they don't even know what they are. They just know that they feel like they need to scream or throw something, or, you know, they just feel like a blah, and they don't know what to do with it. And it's really hard to be like, wait, I have to teach them how to regulate emotions? That seems like a very big, intense job. I don't know. Am I making sense? Probably not. Izzy said, do you have any footage of the twins' birthday? Yes, I do. And I need to show it to you guys. I can't believe I still haven't shown you the twins' birthday. I don't have a lot of footage from that birthday party, but I do have some, so maybe I'll show you that tomorrow, because this is getting really long. I've been talking for way too freaking long, so I'm gonna go. I have so many other questions I wanted to answer, but I'll just answer them tomorrow or something. So leave your questions and comments down below for me to answer tomorrow. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys very soon. Love ya. See you tomorrow.